We
love
are
we
live. Guys, welcome back to the Midnight Mixtape, your favorite podcast of all time. Come on, let's be honest with each other. I know a lot of people say that this is the best podcast, but we really do have the best podcast. I mean, we went from 100 subscribers to 170 in just a couple of seconds. Look, to put it simply,
fastest growing podcast on the internet.
I mean, without a doubt. Bro, can you please quickly put the volume down a little bit there on your audio? I'm just hearing a little bit of a vibrations there. I don't know. But yeah, in any case, sorry.
Men are hearing vibrations. All right.
Yes.
Is that better?
Yeah. No, I'm still hearing vibrations. Wow, this is very bad. What's happening, bro?
Nah, dude, it's not me.
Oh no, it's good now.
Okay, I'll wait.
All right, hundreds. All right, let's get this going now that we have everything out the way. Bruv, listen. This is the first time that we're shooting during the day in the longest time. So there's a reason why we. Yeah. And now, but honestly, we will be shooting a lot in the evening, like in the future, according to our schedules and stuff. Because I mean, during the day we're doing other stuff, so it would make sense.
Precisely.
But yeah, I just thought it was an interesting observation.
My guy, I want to talk about something today.
Yeah, let's go.
I want to talk about.
Come on, bro. What do you want to talk about?
Simps. I want to talk about simps. And later we're going to get to the biggest simp. I said I want to talk about simps. And later we're going to talk about the biggest simp of them all, which is obviously Drake, Champagne Papi.
Well, let's be honest. Don't disrespect my boy. But don't disrespect my boy Drizzy. Okay, he's not the biggest simp out there.
No, he is the biggest simp. Okay, maybe actually he's not so much of a simp anymore. I don't know actually what he's on about, because I think sometimes he tries to be a hot nigga, but he definitely used to be very, 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 very simpy. But there's this one song on the album. No, we'll get back to that. We just want to talk about simps today. So we asked you guys on social media, what do you guys think about simps? How do you feel about them? Do you think it's necessary? Do you think it's not necessary?
Yeah.
Just your general takes. And we got some responses. You want to share your responses, man?
Bruh, listen, I have so many responses and I'm really ready to share them. So now, but before we start, okay, we just quickly want to just give you guys the definition of a simp, okay? Because one thing that I actually noticed is that I know that there's some people that are literally going to ask what simping is, because some people think that simping is what's it called, just doing good things for somebody. No, that's just common, if you like somebody, you will obviously treat them well and you want the best or whatever the case may be. But simping in its purest form is someone who does way too much for a person they like. When I say way too much, I mean guys,
that's the Urban Dictionary definition. I know that because I'm on it right now.
Yeah, exactly. Now, we only do Urban Dictionary over here for a lot of things. I mean, it's factual. It's the people's dictionary. That's what Urban Dictionary is. And with that being said, it's literally simping. To give a plain example, is you literally saying, let's say you're at work, you just messaging your girl, you're like, yo, I've been working all day, I'm still thinking of you. Bro, listen, chill. Or you literally posting your vows every single Instagram post you post of her. Or every single, let's say if your Instagram is only your girl, you and your girl, and you having all those big posts of you just saying all these, you're simping, okay? And
yeah,
I wanna state that I'm not judging simps. Well, I am judging simps, okay?
No,
I'm not gonna tell you.
Simps.
No, we're judging simps, but I'm not going to tell you to stop simping in your life. I don't want to tell you what to do with your life. If you want to simp and simping is what has worked for you, do you? But yeah,
I'm telling you, if you are simping and it's working for you, not simping will work for you even better. I promise you that.
Yeah.
Listen, ultimately, our Pastor Art Bosov always says that nice guys don't get the girl. They don't get the girl. You might even get the girl, but you nice guys don't keep the girl. But no, actually, is that correct? No, nice guys don't get the girl. But not the point. Not the point. The point is, don't be a simp. So
Yeah.
An example over here. Brian is the simp. Nathan is the friend. Brian speaks to Nathan. Hey, I bought her a car and a whole ass house, and we're not even dating. Nathan, you a simp. That's quick summary. But yeah, so I was very, very surprised because I posted this and I was like, do you think simping is important? And the poll result was very surprising. Very, very surprising.
What were your numbers?
I don't have it anymore because it's been so long. Actually,
check your archives.
Hold on.
Check your archives. I also have my numbers.
That's how I'm going. You tell us yours then, and then I'll tell
mine. My numbers. Oh, actually, I have to log in and actually get mine as well. Lol. No. Oh yeah. So 54% of the people said yes. Yes. Do you think like simping is bad? And 54% said yes, like they don't really want like a simp. But like I think it was just significantly close. You get what I'm saying? Like I think I realized that a lot of women actually took part in this. Like a lot of people.
Who said? Yeah? How many said yes?
The people said yes. Simping isn't like. Do you want to be simped? Right? Oh no, hold on. Sorry. Let me read. Let me read properly. Sorry. Okay, it's over here. Okay, so the question was, do you like being simped, basically? Okay, and like 54% said yes.
54% said yes.
Yeah,
dude, I said simping is important, and then I put the poll always, or maybe for God, and you won't believe it. 65% of the people said simping is important, always important. That's crazy.
How many were women? How many of those people were women? These are the numbers that we care about.
See.
These are the numbers that we care about.
A girl. Most of my followers are women, to be fair.
Yeah. Okay. Damn.
Yeah, these
were Casanova.
Mostly women.
But
it was no.
Now we hear you. I hear you,
dude. Actually, it was all women. It was one guy there. I don't. He's probably a simp. But yeah, the rest are literally women. And then, but even by the maybe for God side, it's like a few guys here and there, but also mostly women. But like that's only fair because, like I said, most of the people that follow me are women.
But of course, like women are going to accept simping because they gain everything from that. Like if you think about it, like okay, so I just really want to put it up there. Like we spoke about chivalry a couple of months ago. So like if you really want like our definition of like our serious breakdown of how we think man should move to girl, it's in that video we give our take. Go watch the Chivalry podcast because this is just going to be banter of us ranting on simps because we don't agree with simps. As me, I don't agree with simps, right? And okay, I want to get into the responses. Do you want to get into the responses before we share our perspective?
Let's share
because I want to judge these people.
It's probably going to unravel. It's probably going to unravel as we're talking about the responses. So let's just share our perspective. I'll start. True. My perspective is you shouldn't be a simp. You shouldn't be a simp. Nobody likes a simp. It's not good for you, but it's also not good. Like you don't want because one thing about life, right? In any situation, there is a dominant and a less dominant side. And I don't want to say submissive, but like less dominant, right? So it's just like love, right? There's always in every relationship one person loves the other one more than the other one. Now that's not necessarily a bad thing. That's just how it is. It can be a 51-49 situation, but ultimately there is like one who loves the other more than the other one. And I think the same goes with like the Bible says. Let me just start with the Bible says you should submit, right? So you says okay, no, that's within the marriage covenant, right? But you should serve one another in a relationship. You serve one another. Okay, And we spoke about chivalry, and we covered that, and we covered what that looks like from a man's perspective.
From a man's perspective.
Now, there are certain situations that under certain contexts are over the board. Like I said, the submission and all that stuff, that's under the marriage covenant. Now, if we have been dating for 2 weeks, 2 months, and I'm moving brazy for you. If I'm moving brazy, I'm doing things like, listen, you're all over my TL, not my TL, but like my feed. You're all over my feed, and we've been dating for 2-3 months. If I'm like on the internet, like for me, like I know I can separate simping to personal preferences, right? And I know that I have a thing with PDA. And I don't, you know, to each their own with that regard. I don't think I'm not the most comfortable with expressing affection, even holding hands in public. But to each their own. If I do see someone holding their girl's hands, bro, that's chill. Just don't do it in Hatfield. That's weird.
Just don't do it in Hatfield.
Yeah, that's very weird. That's just odd. The other day, actually, last week, I saw this couple holding hands, and I was in a call with my friend, and I was like, hey, these people are holding hands unprovoked in Hatfield. The next day, I saw them again. How did I see them? Because nobody hold hands in Hatfield.
Exactly, bro.
And you see another one, you know it's the same couple. Couple.
Anyway, and like that's how you know somebody's loyal in but you know Hatfield, let me not actually.
For me, it's not even about loyalty, bro. Like, I'm loyal. I just don't want to be looked at like I.
Oh no, of course.
You know.
No,
bro,
and I get that.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. You have to have like a certain amount of like control. I always speak about power dynamics in a relationship. If it's like, I remember on an old video I said that it's so much better. Obviously, it's not always an available option, but if you move to a girl and you just met her, it's so much better to give her your number than to take hers. Because if you give her your number and she never texts
she
you,
has the
that's
power.
fine. That means she was never interested, right?
Yeah.
But if you give her your number and she does text you, already she's expressed some level of interest, and you can move from there, right? But like when you take her number, you text her first, you have no idea how much interest she has. You have no idea, and therefore she has so much power, because it's like, yo, you got my number, you texted me, you know what I'm saying? The fact
and that makes sense.
Messages you, she takes your number, she messages you first. She's already put in enough effort for there to be like, we can say that this is now
like a proper,
not necessarily symbiotic relationship, but to some extent we've gone out of our way to communicate, the both of us.
And I agree, and I 110% agree with that move. I just really want to comment shortly on just that part. Like, if I'm moving to anyone, I'm always going to offer to give you my number so that the girl is comfortable. So that, like, and especially in like kind of today's climate and everything, like, I don't want to make, like, a lot of girls, I've seen it on the TL, and obviously I don't have a lot of like statistical evidence, because I'm a numbers guy, you know, when it comes to certain studies.
I'm a numbers guy.
But
men lie, women lie, but numbers,
they don't lie. And that's fact. But like, when I look at like a lot of women, what generally a lot of my friends say, they literally just go around and they say, yo, listen, like, sometimes you give the guy your number because you're scared in that situation, or like you know you're worried, or whatever the case may be. And that's why, like, for comfortability's sake, of course, like, I strongly believe that, I mean, in any environment, is an opportunity for you to shoot your shot, right? With the exception of the funeral. But what's it called? Like, in those situations, I'll always approach and be like, and have a conversation, do whatever Joey Badass does, you know what it is. And then offer my number, and like, they should be like, listen, you should take down my number and everything, so that she can decide whether she wants to message. And if she doesn't, bro, with me, I'm good, bro. I'm so good,
exactly, dude. If I give you my number and you never text me, that's great.
I'm good,
I would rather have that then you give me your number out of fear, then I text you, and then and then you either A, ghost me, like you bomb me, you don't respond, or B, you talk to me, but you talk to me without interest. Like I would so much rather have you never even text me, never communicate like that than that. And also, guys, like just a quick tip to the guys, right? I have this whole thing of like, if you do take a girl's number and you don't give her yours, if you do take a girl's number, don't do this thing of like calling her immediately to check if like it's really her number, bro. If it's not her number, then she didn't want you. You know what I'm saying? If she gave you the wrong number, she don't want you. Move, boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, just move. Don't do that thing of
don't waste your time.
I'm gonna quickly go check, because already that's already telling you that she was afraid to give to say no to you. She just gave you a fake number so that you could get off her case. Now a situation where you're checking, you can just imagine how terrifying that would be for her if she did give you. So even though like I don't advocate for girls like giving guys the wrong number, like for me I'd just be like, run away. But if you do, like, that doesn't mean like you should be caught up in this bad situation where now this guy's checking for the number, and then dude, you can just don't do that. Just don't do that.
Like I mean, it's not necessary in this case, you know, like don't be upset, don't, like, legit, I always tell people, take your L, bruv. Like, rather just take your L. And like there's like and if you just think about it, like, just think outside of that situation, okay? Outside of that one girl that you're trying to pull. Guys, there are so many different women out there. Like, legit, women don't finish, okay? Women don't finish. I can tell you now that you will literally, if you're young and you're dating and you're trying to find something solidly, like, even in the church, if I'm being honest, like, even in like the most Christian way possible.
Even in the church, guys, they don't finish.
They don't, maybe the options might not be always what you want, but they don't finish, guys. Like, shoot, bro. Like, just the other
options are on the way. Options are on the way as well. That's the thing.
Exactly. Even if you come out of church and you find her driving her car, driving away, legit, run up to the car, okay? Because you never know if she's gonna get married the next week.
Are you preaching to yourself? Are you preaching to yourself, blood?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, but I missed that opportunity.
So Joey will go walk out of church on Sunday, this past Sunday, and we see this girl in, like, I'm not gonna expose what car she was driving because people might know her.
Yeah. Because we may or may not know her number plate. Okay.
Yeah, we may or may no. We do know it. We do know it, and I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why we know it. So she and I'm like, we're literally going across her because there's traffic. So she's like stationary pretty much in her car, and we're going across, and I'm like, oh damn, she's very good looking. Joel's like, oh snap, he like does a double take, a triple take, a quadruple take, a quintuple take. My guy just kept on looking, and he even like backed up for a second to just be like, and like right in front of her, right? Because like I'm like, bro, don't you think she can see you seeing her? Because like you're right in her windscreen. My guy didn't care. Anyway, we go to the car. This guy's like, I need to take her number plate, and he literally took down her number. He's like, bro, take down this number plate. I'm just cracking up. I'm not having any of it. I'm cracking up. This guy ends up taking like down her number plate, and he was like, yo, no, maybe I can make it a coincidence. I have people who work for the police. Maybe we can find. That's so funny. Days.
Look, but now I hate
we've both been in the church for like half a decade. We've never seen
bro,
in our lives.
Bro,
what does that mean?
But before you land, bro, I need to actually just quickly defend my case, guys. I'm not awkward. I'm not weird. It was really all bants and stuff. Chill. Like I'm probably never gonna see this hand. Like, it was literally like, oh, this girl's pretty, and like, you know, just on the spot joking and everything. It was bants. Don't do what I did. Don't do what I did. Don't take down people's number plates. I don't know what a number plate is right now. Like, I promise I forgot.
Yeah. Listen, what would you do if you saw her again?
Nothing, dude. Nah, I'll get to know her as a friend. I'll get to know her as like, okay, look, here's the thing. I'm gonna be honest with you now. I'll probably move, but I move in silence whenever, like, if I do anything. Like, not move in silence, but like I like
but she's white,
getting
and you're racist.
Close as a friend. Like, I like developing. Sorry,
I said she's white and you're racist.
Oh no! Come on, I'm not racist. Yeah, it's not like I love. Like, I mean, I can move to like white girls. I have no problem. It's just, as I said, like one of my biggest deal breakers is your family. Like, I think I mentioned this. Like, if your family doesn't like black people,
I get you now. I was just joking. I was just making
no, but you know, like, and like with me, I will say that if I was in that situation, I like developing a solid friendship before I move to anyone. Only like if it really is like a solid, like, I'm trying to like really think, because sometimes you can get blinded by, oh, this person's paying, bro. Like, guys, I've, like, if I really wanted just a beautiful girl, I would have gone through the streets of Hatfield, bro. There's a lot of beautiful girls there, dude. But yeah, that's besides the point.
Corner.
Legit, you can't drive there and tell you that you didn't find anything.
Just to land with the simping thing, I just don't like. It's all about power dynamics, and if you are a simp, and that means a person who really goes overboard, and I'm not talking over and above. There's a difference. There's over and above, as in like, man, I'll do things that I wouldn't do for anybody else.
I want to sacrifice my life for this girl,
bro. But don't die for girl. You know what I'm saying?
Especially if there's no ring.
Especially like, you can die for your wife, you know.
Yes, for your wife, yes, but for a girl, that hasn't said yes, nah, bro.
Dude, please just relax.
Sure. God doesn't recognize. I want to say God doesn't recognize your relationship, blood. He doesn't recognize your relationship.
Yeah, he doesn't. Please, Joel, stop it.
It's fact, bro. God doesn't recognize your relationship. Do you think God?
That's fact. If he did, he would have talked about.
In the Bible, you'd be like, quoting.
Is,
okay, but continue. Sorry.
Yeah, the point is, it's about power dynamics, and like, you don't want to give any human being in life, you don't want to voluntarily, unprovoked, just give them power over you like that. And I'm not saying you should struggle for power. I'm just saying don't volunteer power. And I feel like simping is literally volunteering power. And
that's true.
Then you're making yourself vulnerable to abuse.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what I think about simping. What do you think, quickly, before we talk about these responses?
Okay, so what I think is, I agree for the most part. I really do agree with a lot of what you said. Like, my thing is like, dude, guys, why are you simping, bruv? Like, it's not even like, I'm not trying to like be like, I understand if you love someone, whatever, but like, I'm intact with my, like, I'm in line, or I have my feelings and stuff, but I'm also a very logical person. Do you get what I'm saying? I also think very critically about certain situations. And I think that in life as a whole, a lot of your decisions need to be analytical, you know? Like, you can't be making feelings just based on your emotions in life as a whole for any decision.
Yeah.
So when I look at it, I'm just there like, I feel like all of these guys, whenever they like tweeting or like posting or whatever, like, they're literally just saying things out of their feelings, not like actual using their brain. Like, it's just the emotion. Alright, so sorry for that. But yeah, so basically what I want to say is that like a lot of the decisions are just based off of emotions and stuff like that. And like, we need to really be like analytical about a lot of the decisions that we make in life. Like, if I had to make decisions just based off how I feel, I would have done a lot of things that are just dumb in my life, you know. Think about it, like, don't rush it. And also, guys, listen, you're gonna be married for like 40 years of your life or more than that. Like, you're gonna be married longer than you were single, right? God willing, you're gonna be married longer than you were single, right? Because I know people like say that they have 25 years wedding anniversary, whatever, or 30 years wedding. Like, legit, just the other day I celebrated my aunt's 24th or 24th. I think it was the 24th. I'm just there like, bruv, you guys have been married, blood. Like, you guys have been married for like, that's almost a life sentence, you know. It's 25 to life, blood. Like, you know. So I look at it and I'm still like, guys, there's enough time for you to be posting and doing all of these antics that you guys are doing because here's the thing, if one day that person wakes up and leaves, that will be the worst thing in the world. I'm not saying that you won't recover. You will definitely recover, but you were a Popeye. Like, don't make a mistake about it. Oh, love hard. No, don't love hard, but just don't love stupid, bruv. Like, don't be dumb.
Yeah,
like,
don't like. And we're not even saying like always be conscious of the possibility that you might.
I'm not saying
up.
that.
We're not saying that.
Go check the chivalry video.
We're just saying. Yeah, 100%. We're just saying, move according to where you are. You know, don't die for girl when you haven't even gotten there yes yet.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, bro. This is some things that, like, also, it's also about like what you put out in terms of like there's certain things where you can do and say within the boundaries of a relationship, but don't do those things or say them out like for other people to see or to hear.
Exactly.
I.e., for me, I can never like. Well, I don't want to say I can never, but like where I am right now, I'm not able to just like post a picture of my girl with a hashtag, with a caption saying "I love you" or "I love you so much" or "You're the love of my life" or
and that's for Lefa.
That jazz. Like for me, I'm always gonna keep it like at the nigga level. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be like, "Damn," or "I won," or you know what I'm saying?
Like
that's pretty much what
subtle reminders that
I'm like a compliment. I'll put out a compliment,
and then all those speeches,
like compliment my girl,
and then all those speeches
but
you can just leave
like
for private. Like all those words,
that's exactly like leave that, like send that to her privately. Like if she, for example, your girl does something amazing, she graduates, and you wanna post her, celebrate her, go on, do that. But like in the caption, just put like a simple message like "I'm proud" or like "proud boyfriend" or "well done," whatever, right? In the DMs, be like, "Listen, I know how hard you work for this. You know, all those nights when you were na, and I'm really proud of you because I know that you had to overcome this and this and this and this." Say that in the DMs. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
We don't need to know, bro.
With just as much appreciation. Exactly. Like you don't have to put that out there for everybody to know. But yeah, is that it, or can we go into the? I mean, can we go into the things now? The responses.
Yeah, let's get into the responses quickly. Yeah.
Well, the first one was a girl, and she said, "It's Esther_Burger." She said, "Depends on your personality." No, Esther.
No, it's not based on personality. If you're lovey-dovey, if you're strong, if you're whatever, I don't care who you are. It does not depend. Like, and these are just our opinions. If you're watching this, we're not offending you by having that opinion. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to us. To us, it doesn't matter.
But you're wrong.
Yeah, but you're wrong. Your opinion is wrong on this podcast, not in the world. Your opinion is wrong on this podcast. Like, this is our world. Yeah, 100%. I need people to understand that when I share an opinion on a platform that I created, in a sense, it's mine. I'm not. We're open to discussion, but if I say no, it's done. Thank you. No, I joke, but yeah, I joke.
Yeah, go on.
What truly defines simping? Okay. Jojo, one of my friends, she said, I've seen that gents who are respectful and publicly respect their han gets called a simp. So in like, what is simping? And this is exactly why I defined what simping is. Like respecting your girl and stuff. Some guys are gonna make it toxic in the sense of, oh, did you really get your girl this gift or what? Not like some things are really not like, there's borderline, and we explained it in terms of chivalry and stuff like that. There's a difference. Please go ahead and watch that episode. We've been plugging this episode, and while you guys are there, if you've reached this point of the podcast, please just put in the comment section, Simpin ain't pimpin. Okay, hashtag Simpin ain't pimpin. But yeah, so basically, that's hers. But go ahead and check out chivalry. Your side?
Yeah. So yeah, that's not necessarily the case. Like, there's a fine line, like you said. We spoke quite thoroughly about like how you, as a man, we believe that you should treat a girl, and that is definitely with respect. So as it pertains to like speaking, the way you speak to her in a respectful way, chivalrous things, opening doors, all of that jazz. Offering your jacket. If I offer my girl my jacket, that's not simping. That's
That
not
is true.
simping. That's being a gentleman, right?
Yeah.
That's chivalry.
Yeah.
If I go and I'm like, if my girl says she's cold and I don't have a jacket with me, right? I don't have a jacket. I'm not wearing a jacket. And I'm like, okay, babe, hold on. I'll be back. And I quickly run to Zara to go buy her a jacket. That's simping. You see the difference? You see the difference?
Yeah.
There's a level there's a length that you can go to that is like, okay, that's reasonable. You just take off. So you're going to be cold. It's fine. You'll be fine the next morning. But then there's a point past which you are just doing way too much. You know, it's rather extreme.
And
you
especially for a girlfriend.
If you walk a line, you can always, especially for a girl. No. Listen, if my wife says she's cold and don't have a jacket, bro, I'm going to Zara. I'm buying her a jacket. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
we can do that. But not for a girl
bro,
that you're in talking stages with,
bro,
or a girlfriend. Like, let's just be serious.
Exactly.
Right now.
Exactly, bro. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, I think I adore you and stuff, but like, I'm really not. Like, I'd rather like hold you and like make you warm and stuff like that. Like, that is, you know, like I'd rather like just rub your arms together and I'll hold you in between me and stuff like that. Like, it's also cute. I'm pretty sure you girls like that. But yeah, your responses.
Well, my boy Joel Musonda said, don't do it. Of course, that nigga said that. Just Nami said, simping in love is important, but otherwise give me zeros. Simping in love?
What?
Elaborate.
No. I know what she means. Like, she's gonna elaborate. I'm not trying to, like, I'm not speaking for her, but from the way I understand it, simping, like, look, no. Simping, no. Like, just no, Nami. I love you and everything. We're homies and stuff.
No.
But no, like, simping in love, don't try to mix it up. Simping is simping. There's no thing. No. No. Thank
simping
you.
Is simping, exactly.
No, simping is simping. I have a pretty long response.
Okay.
I have a pretty long response, and yeah, okay, so I'm just gonna read it. I was about to read out the name, but I'm Congolese, so like my pronunciation of like some African names or like, and I don't want to butcher it, so I'd rather just read the response. Okay. So a man pursuing his woman the right way and expressing himself and putting effort should not even be made to sound like it's a negative thing, cause simping nowadays is seen as being weak. But the truth is, men nowadays are just afraid of commitment and they don't want to be intentional and put effort. Okay, so they hide behind the whole simping thing. Then men who want to simp for their woman don't, because they don't want to be seen as weak by their friends or other men. So now they base the relationship on what other people will say. Hi. Anyways, if a man wants to simp, he should be proud. That's where you lost me. It doesn't make you less of a man at all. In Bible times, don't bring the Bible, okay? The Bible times people would say Joseph was simping, but was he not? Okay, in a negative way, when he still took care of Mary and even took her into hiding so society doesn't judge her when she got pregnant. Kanti, little did they know that she really didn't cheat. So don't miss or lose your blessing. Oh my word, because they'll say I'm sipping and see me as weak. Dunkel, that's all. Can I say, I really want to say a lot, okay? Like, you had me in the first half.
I'm not gonna lie to you. A lot as well.
You really
like,
did.
The important thing is, I like her example, right?
Yeah.
Because her example basically is going to come back to like where it's going to show where we agree and where we disagree, right? Because we said that like you can simp, well, in inverted commas, there's certain things that you can do in certain types of relationships. Like for me, if you and I were in talking stages, we're not like dating like that, I'm not gonna go buy you a pair of Nikes to go off and like run to another man with. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do that.
You're mad.
But like if we're in a relationship like boyfriend and girlfriend, oh bro, I'll buy you kicks, it's chilled. You know what I'm saying? Mary and Joseph were married.
Bro,
they were husband and wife.
Exactly what I wanted to say.
If Joseph Bro, if Joseph literally just committed mass genocide,
yes,
if there was the whole village there, hey, this woman, she's pregnant, she's never had sex, she's a witch, we're going to kill her, and Joseph just stood there with an AK killed all of them. That's fine. It's still not simping.
Exactly,
because that's his wife,
and that's exactly what I wanted to say.
Is justifiable because it's his wife, but you can't just simp for girl.
Exactly, and that's why I was literally saying that she had us in the first half when she literally mentioned that, comparing with guys and stuff like that. I will say, sometimes of my guys' perspective or my friends, I'm not trying to be rude, but if my friends don't think a hun is paying to me, right? I'm not saying that I won't move to girl, right? But I'm saying that I want everybody to also see that this girl is beautiful as well. Do you get what I'm saying? 110%. So they do influence a lot of some of the decisions that I make, and you can call it toxic. We can have a whole talk about it a little bit later. You can share your perspective in the comment section if you want. 110%. But one thing I will say, guaranteed, is the fact that you gave a beautiful example of simping, right? And people's perspective of what Joseph would do, but it's in the context of marriage. That's exactly why we agree with you. But before that, you must be damned if I'm gonna be a Popeye for another person. If you are pregnant with the Holy Spirit when we're dating, then you and the Holy Spirit, you'll deal with the baby yourself.
Y'all take care of that. Yeah, you and the Holy Spirit, please.
Please do me a favor, please, and get out of here for real, man. Shit.
Honestly, dude, if Joseph was not married to Mary, best believe he was out of there like a light,
bro. Yeah. Let's get through yours.
You want to add to that? Okay, yeah. Simping is only allowed if you're in a relationship, and even then, it mustn't be overdone.
Thank you.
Who's this? Chief. It's Chief TV.
I don't know who that man is.
Chief, you literally.
But congrats.
Give that man a bells.
You literally did it.
Chief is literally saying what we were saying.
Exactly.
That in a relationship, there's an extent. It's relationship by relationship. So first of all, if you're not in a relationship, it's best to do nothing. Just don't do anything. Bro. Obviously, be respectful. Like we said, open a door.
Yeah, bro. Chivalry.
At the end of the day. But don't. Yeah, exactly. Because she's a woman. But don't now go out of your way and start doing brazy things and you're not even in a relationship. In a relationship, you can do some things, but you can't do everything. Like I said, in a marriage, I don't think there's anything that a man should not be willing to do for his wife.
Legit, in Ephesians, it literally states, love with a love marked by giving and not receiving. My man, and love your wife as Christ loved the church. If I'm not mistaken, Jesus died for the church. So I'ma die for my...
That's on what?
And that's on period. And that's on period.
That's on Mary had a little lamb.
If you see me shirtless because my wife is cold, don't question me. It's my wife.
Don't question me, bro. Exactly.
Don't question me. It's my wife.
Ask me.
It's my wife. And then and just to add to that, one of my good friends, Paige Cousins, shout out to you. I love you so much, Paigey. If simping looks like praise, pursuing someone, okay, then yes, please. If it means worshiping the ground I walk on, then no. And that's exactly the point that I want to make. I don't want to go too much deep into it because we've already emphasized and everything. And I just want to go further to say one of my friends actually just went completely opposite direction and saying 30/70%. So a 30% simp daddy ratio. 30-70% simp daddy ratio is essential. I'm like, nah. You see why I don't like reading some people's responses? Do you see? Because they get comfortable in the comment section.
No, people get way too comfortable in our things. Just pause that one. We're just gonna move on.
Yeah.
Simping is weak nigga energy, you know. This is Bonolo from church,
and these are facts.
Simping is weak nigga energy.
You're weak,
but also there's a difference between simping and loving passionately. Yeah, literally.
Yes, exactly.
What we've been saying.
Yeah, exactly what we've been saying. My
the
friend,
girl that you spoke about says that if a guy simps, he'll be seen as weak by his friends, right? Now, Bonolo's obviously saying simping is weak nigga energy, but I'm pretty sure Bonolo is talking about within certain like relationships.
Yeah.
Like if you're not in a relationship, then any level of simping is literally weak nigga energy.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, we're just repeating ourselves now. And
Yeah.
Lerato, also from church,
Yeah.
said in small quantities, tick. No, Lerato, in zero quantities, don't do it. Stop it. Stop it. Don't do it.
Lerato,
anyway, that's
no.
Responses.
Is that all of your responses?
Yeah.
Damn, dude, I got like significantly more responses. So we're just gonna basically run through some of my responses. One of my friends, K_NISA, okay, she said if we're not going all in, then we might as well leave it. It's the only thing that makes sense. No, respectfully, no, it does not make sense whatsoever. It doesn't. You know what? Do you know what? Do you know what makes sense? Do you know what makes sense? Being a Popeye afterwards when that person actually decides, nah, you're not the one. Do you know what that heartbreak is going to be? And I'm not saying we need to be tactical about it, because when you get married, you're basically agreeing, yo, it's life through thick and thin. This person in a relationship, that person didn't say through thick and thin. He said, I'm testing the waters. If you are testing the waters, then pay attention, my friend. Don't come and I can't come and kill. I can't come and kill myself.
Joey Badass, shut up, man. Trying to give these guys an important story over here.
Speak to us.
Basically summarize what we're talking about very nicely. Okay, so this is going to try to speak. There's a guy. His name is, let's give him a name. His name is Mark. And there's a girl. Her name is Lizzie. So Mark has really strong feelings for Lizzie, and he expressed it on numerous occasions. And Mark actually has gone to the lengths of asking this girl on more than one, maybe even more than two, I'm not sure about that though, numerous Valentine's days to be that she should be his Valentine, and she has declined on numerous occasions. He still tries, and like they're friends, and so he'll do things for her that are way more than what a friend should be doing, and it's very clear that this guy is doing those things from a place of, damn, I love this girl. And things like, for example, she frequently has to go to the other side of the city. So if we're talking Johannesburg here, this is Johannesburg east to west, opposite sides of the city. We're talking like a good 30 kilometers here. And yeah, despite Lizzie having her own ways of getting to and fro, as she has her in for years, he will offer to take Lizzie to and fro in like not even occasionally, frequently. Like he would literally take her across the city with his own petrol in his own car, and then come back and park it for no fuel compensation, for no cuddles, guys.
Man.
No, that part is a joke. But like literally, this guy would go to such great lengths just to do things, anything that, like, he would do anything for this girl, and this girl reciprocates none of it, first of all, and is barely appreciative. You know what I'm saying? Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is a real situation, not an example. I just used obviously aliases. Now, Mark is a simp.
Mark is definitely a simp, to put it simply.
And it's wrong.
It hurts. It's as simple as that. And just to add to some of the other responses as well, dude. Like my one friend, he said, it's for snitch ass niggas. Okay, I didn't want to say the actual word because I think it's a swear word and that's not my vibe. Okay, what's it called? My one other friend, Luya, he literally said, "There's being a gentleman and then there's simping. Simping is playing yourself. We've emphasized on this so much. Don't play yourself, big boy." Anyone, and then my other friend Ore, she's a girl, said anyone shouldn't feel sorry for showing simping as long as they know when to stop. No, you shouldn't feel sorry. You should feel shame for simping. Don't feel sorry. Yeah. Shame for simping. And not know when to stop. Just stop. That's when you should stop. My other friend said, if I like him back, bring on the simping. If not, shame. It is what it is. And this is exactly what I said. Women don't mind simping is because it impacts them in a positive way. Like, if it benefits me, why not continue simping? That's why I can't.
Exactly.
My one other friend Tanya also said, find a hobby. Exactly. Bruv, these are bored people, bruv.
Bro, play some golf. Play football with the boys.
Bro,
play PlayStation. I don't know.
Friday night
football.
Friday night lights are there, bruv.
Bro, honestly, stop it.
My other friend Kay said, being a psychophant, hard no. What? Treating a woman like you actually like her, bare minimum, do it. Okay, yes, it is the bare minimum. That is actually very true. And that's you need to actually do it. Okay. And that's also mentioned in my thing, saying just a little, not the whole behavior. Small simpering. Can I tell you something, Lerato, you're a problem. You're a menace to society, and you want niggas to simp because it benefits you. Don't judge me. It's the truth. It's fact. What's it called? A very frequent commenter on the Midnight Mixtape, Corsi. Shout out to you, by the way. She said, Simpin ain't Pimpin. If you got to this point in the podcast, please go in the comment section and just say Simpin ain't Pimpin. One of my other good friends, she said simps are the best ones. You see, guys, women are calculated. Why did she say simps are the best ones? Because she knows that these are the niggas I can play. Simps are the best ones. No, Lefa.
Dude, that's so bad, bro. Dude, these girls are heartbreakers. Who are these girls, dude? Bro, I swear.
One of my cousin actually said, if I catch you simping, I'm disowning you. Simple as that. She said, say amen. Bro, legit. Said one of my other friends said, love it. If it's reciprocated, it shouldn't be a thing of one person liking the other person more. And I agree with this person, but I don't think it's related to our definition of simping. But I agree with this person. It should be reciprocated, but at the same time, let's not dive in. One of my other friends said, certified lover boys love to simp. And then like I just have one more long response, and then we can call it. You can like share a bit of your perspective as well. I believe it shows your true emotions towards someone. You're somewhat allows yourself to be vulnerable to each other. Most people have this I don't care attitude, which can really mess things up between two people. So I believe being honest about how you feel and stuff can create a strong bond. That's so sweet.
Yeah.
But the truth of the matter is, simping ain't Pimpin.
Ultimately, if we're going to leave you with anything from this podcast, anything new,
simping
don't be
ain't
a simp.
Pimpin. Yeah, fam. Bro, do you wanna? Yeah, that's it. Those are all my responses. Do you wanna share a couple of closing remarks?
No, not really. I think I've spoken quite a lot on this podcast, and if I were to say anything now, I'd just be repeating myself.
Yeah.
But yeah,
110%. And like,
I will repeat myself. I will repeat this. Don't be a simp.
Don't be a simp. It's as simple as that. Like, and from my side, I do want to share, like, if you actually manage to get to this point in the podcast, remember that we're not, like, the goal is not to offend anyone by making such remarks and actually just sharing. We're literally just two people that just have certain perspectives on our lives, and we grow. Like, our perspectives can change and stuff like that. And we urge you to, like, sit down with us. Go in the comment section. You don't have to sit down with us. Just go into comment section if you really do want to change our perspective. We urge it, but like come with valid points as well. Come with valid points, because I sometimes disregard certain things. But yeah, that's besides the point. Lefa, I don't want to say your line, but it's been an amazing experience.
It's been an amazing experience. Listen, guys, you know where to follow us. It's Lefagram. It's Joel Meruo. It's Sevenfold Studios, all on Instagram. If you want to engage with us on a podcasts like today's podcast, for example, we're engaging all the way with you guys. Listen, that's where you want to find us. Until next time, keep doing the most.
With the most high. Cheers.